the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Buffaloes. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Yusei Kikuchi, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Up next, Nolan Arenado, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cutter low, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
2-2.
Carlson stands at first with 1 out. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. A runner on first with 2 away. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Carlson rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster one run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Too high, and it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Three balls, no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. Number 51 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Kwang Young Kim gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
So stepping in is number 63. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 63.
The pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Number 51.
So now to the plate, number 51. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is good.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. move slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, number 36, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pinder stands at second with no outs. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And now Michael Perez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate, Kwang-Young Kim, and he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, number 25. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
First baseman, number 25.
First pitch on the way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To him on the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now, number 41, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in will be number 17. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2. Two out with the man at first. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And his total for the year puts him in 4th place on this St. Louis ball club. At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Edman leads off second with nobody out. Ball and a strike. this is popped up near second base. Number 13 is there, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
From the stretch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Couple of runners on base with one down, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners are at first and second with one away. One and one the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. That's 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two and one.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Next to dig in, Chad Pinder. He doubled his last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kimura, and they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
At the plate now is Yusei Kikuchi. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First delivery to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ball 1.
Down 1-1.
One and 2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Now
Stepping in once again is number 63. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Kimura, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Kimura is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
So now to the plate, number 51, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Now batting, left field.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Standing in now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
2 out, nobody on. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up is number 36. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 36.
First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. So Tugo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Ready now is Michael Perez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 51 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The pitcher, number 33, Kwang-Hyun Kim.
Next up, Kwang-Hyun Kim. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Striding in is number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 25.
50th pitch of the game on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now it'll be number 41 grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
At the plate, number 17, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 3-2 one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next to stand in is Kimura. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
One 1-0 count. The pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Edman leads off first with 1 away. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Paul.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But not in time as he's across with the run. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The set and the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi.
The pitcher, number 18.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, number 63. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
One of the best shortstops in the game. He'll tell you he makes that play 9.5 times out of 10 right there. A little slow on the exchange. Good speed getting down that line. He may have rushed it a little bit.
Standing in now, number 51, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So now here is Yoshi Tsutsugo, man at first after the 2-out walk. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So here is number 36.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder, number 36.
Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 5.
So next to bat will be Michael Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first offering. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. In the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 33, Kwang-Yun Kim.
Harrison Bader will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Dakota Hudson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And now here is number 25. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The first baseman, number 25.
First delivery to him.
All one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pinder ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1.
Now batting, number 41.
So now into the box is number 41. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this.
17.
There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, number 17. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson.
Number 3, Dylan Carlson.
First pitch on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. A bullet to first base.
The left fielder, number 7.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Number 12 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 12.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Arenado at second, DeYoung at first, 1 gone. Called strike 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. Now into the box, number 13. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For Tokyo, the second baseman.
He's ready.
13.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 28.
Next, it'll be Kimura.
Your
Tanaka
attention,
will
please.
pinch hit here, and
Now
he's the
coming in to
potential
pinch
tying
hit.
run.
Number 3.
First offering. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Shinjo will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Number 63.
At the plate, number 63. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So next to hit is Yoshi Tsutsugo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Mura will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And it's fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The set and the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 4 apiece. Tanaka will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
3.
Mura will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Stepping in for the Cardinals, number 36. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 36.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1 pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. So the next to bat will be Michael Perez. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 43.
Matt Carpenter gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Matt Carpenter.
He's set, and the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. This game's all tied at 4. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
And stepping in, number 25. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, number 41, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, number 17, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 offering.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Number 22 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 22.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
The right fielder for 3.
Well, that's one way to lead an inning off when the game is tied. The manager would have liked for him just to get on base so that one of his teammates could bring him home, but he does it almost all on his own as the ball goes off the wall and he hustles into third with a triple.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Line hard deep into left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Digging in next, Paul DeYoung singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. The Cardinals lead it 5-4. Giovanni Gallegos is the man
now
called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Now at the plate here is number 13. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 13.
From the stretch.
1-0.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's it.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Tanaka. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Bases are empty. One man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Number 53 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 53.
And now the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Weakly hit towards first. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. St. Louis came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jordan Hicks earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Giovanni Gallegos closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.